Hello, and welcome to our series on installing Sitecore with Habitat Home Utilities. In this episode, Jean-François Larente walks through the final step, installing additional modules into Sitecore.
So I'm back with my installation series, and this time I'm talking about installing modules. The modules are listed in the assets.json file and get added to the configuration file via the set installation defaults and set installation overrides PowerShell scripts that we saw in the previous video. The install modules takes a step away from the install package.aspx or the traditional Sitecore zip package install, and instead uses CIF to install packages as Sitecore WDPs. The utilities repo also allows you to convert packages that are not SCWDPs into SCWDPs using the Sitecore Azure Toolkit. But this is all transparent and should be very easy for you. So we have all the assets configured. They're already in our configuration file. So now we'll simply install modules. Again, the utilities repo downloads these modules from their web locations, whether they be on dev.sitecore.net or otherwise. So you'll need to provide your dev.sitecore.net credentials. It will now download the required modules, in this case, Sitecore Azure Toolkit, where this is used to convert traditional zip packages into Sitecore Web Deploy packages. There's a few steps that have to happen due to contained databases, so we need to remove the existing users from the core and master databases. So we need to make sure we still have the original password for these users, so that when we re-add them after the modules are installed using MS Deploy, we have the correct password in order to recreate them, and we don't have to modify the connection strings. So now it's going through downloading and installing Sitecore PowerShell extensions, and once it's done that, it will install Sitecore Experience Accelerator. I found a massive performance increase by using WDPs to install packages rather than the traditional approach. For example, Sitecore PowerShell extensions and SXA would take 20 to 25 minutes to install using install package.aspx, and it now takes 6 to 8 minutes, including the download time. So it's a huge improvement and a time saver when you're doing this multiple times a day. The final step in the process is warm up site. And the reason it does that, we're trying to hit the site once we've installed the modules, because it will run the Sitecore Azure Toolkit bootloader, which executes the post steps that are required to finish the module installation. That concludes the 4-part series in installing Sitecore and modules. I hope you enjoyed it. At this point, you can publish your site and deploy your SXA solution. Thanks for watching.